So we met
Yeah.
at Future Fabrics Expo, and I saw your innovation on bio-based leather or brew, what we're
Yes.
calling brewed leather, right? And it
Right. Yeah.
smells just divine. Like it smells like a fine wine. And we had a great conversation. You're a great personality, and we thought, let's come and get you involved with the summit, right? Because this is a next gen
Right.
fabric. So we've moved away from, you know, some of the, we had Dr. John earlier on talking about his recycling and his circularization of wool. Vanessa's just been speaking about hemp. But this
Right.
is another generation. I mean, what had you start working in this sector?
Well, I think one of the reasons that we are looking at this is like, I think basically when I read the book from Bill Gates about how to avoid a climate disaster, about how we are overwhelmed with carbon emission, especially if Asia side or anywhere else actually. And it's sort of like it was in the book, it was telling us that if we invent anything new now, we have to do it ground up, like near zero or neutral carbon emission. So that make us think, and then we are looking into a different kind of material that we can mimic. And two things that is, as you mentioned just now, and also one of the speaker Vanessa talked about, is polyester and cotton. This is the mostly used fabric in the world, and we kind of look into cotton rather than polyester because people have been developing PLA, PHBV, these kind of biopolymers. But still, there's still not very near success, still ongoing. But I have something to share with you about a recent innovation. But anyhow, we kind of look into cellulose type of fibers, and that's how we ended up with biocellulose. Synbios, biolade is a biocellulose materials, and we grow them using plant-based material as nutrients and isolated strain of bacteria, and then in the right condition, like I told you in the expo, we are brewing it like making a beer. Now we make a leather-like material, and it's not only us. We have seen also a company like Mushroom Leather doing quite the same, growing it on a larger scale, and as well as other type of fruits or even plants. So it's kind of new material gathering that day in the Future Fabric Expo. If you remember, I said there's so many brilliant minds with different technology, and even somebody was trying to grow from the lab animal leather. I mean, they use tissue culture, you know. Yeah, so these are the things that inspire us. It's like science fiction. I'm a nerd. I like science fiction, and it kind of make us think that how can we grow something out of nothing? So that's basically the idea. So then you will have less process, less carbon emission. You put everything in modular, in a way like decentralized a little bit, and then you can do different kind of sizes. This kind of manufacturing, which we are scaling up, and that's how we ended up doing this, and now trying to get more brands or user references for this kind of new material that looks like leather, but it's not just leather. It can do a lot of things as well.
Yeah, I mean, where are the main markets for it? Fashion, of course. I saw you with your actual leather jacket.
Yeah.
Everyone's got an example of their work.
Yeah.
It's very good.
Yeah.
There are
At least,
ways.
yeah, we are where you saw me wear the leather jacket walking around is to prove to people that we can grow what we wear on the spot, you know. And this thing we grow about 2 to 3 weeks, and then we give to the designer maybe 1 week, and voila, in 1 month, you have something that you wear.